Hey, what's up everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm. And we are now a couple days past the Arctic invasion, and y'all, it's cold. I'm gonna get into that here in just a second, but right now we're gonna take I got a bucket. If you saw my video, we had this bucket freeze up on the chickens, and so I'm gonna take this bucket. It's still got water in it. I just had to wait for it to thaw out. So I'm gonna take it back here to the chickens. We're gonna check on them, see how they're doing with this cold weather. This morning it was, so today is Tuesday. I don't even know the date, but it was -1 this morning. Gosh, it's 10, 12 degrees right now. Maybe 10 degrees. And the breeze is blowing. It's not too bad. It's not like super windy, but it's a wind chill. So, but the sun is shining, and we're gonna check on the girls. They are all up on the roost. Oh, they were. Pearl jumped down. The other girls, y'all are up there. Y'all doing good? All right, well, I'm gonna check and see if they need some water, and if they do, I'm just gonna fill it up because I didn't want to waste good water. So let's take a look. Well, hi girls. Hi girls. Let's see. Well, y'all, they've got water. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna mess with this water right now. They're good until either later today or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know. They haven't drank a whole lot, but it stayed thawed because this is a heated waterer. So let me show you guys real quick. Say hi. Say hi. Okay. So this is they got the cord here, and this bottom, the base, has a heater in it, and so that keeps the water from freezing up. So, which that's real good because we don't want to have to be breaking ice all the time. But with this other waterer, it has the nipples, those all froze up even with the water, the puck heater inside of it. And so that was kind of frustrating. We were hoping that would do the job, because with this one, you've got to flip it over because the fill hole is in the bottom. Otherwise, you flip it over and take the whole thing off and fill this up. And that's just the way that one's made. And as far as staying thawed out, that's great, but the practicality of it, having to mess with it when it's cold, trying to fill it up, turning it over, turn it back over, really, it's just a pain in the butt. But I guess you do the things you got to do to make sure your chickens got something to drink. So anyway, they got, like I said, they got water right now. I'll bring this water back out later and we'll fill it up. I don't want to mess with trying to fill it with a hydrant right now, with it being so cold and carrying any more water out here. So anyway, the girls really could use a snack. So you guys have seen, we've got this lovely metal trash can that we keep our feed and our snacks and all that stuff in. So got my nice little pink scoop. Got my bag of boon worms. We've been giving them a little extra since it's been cold here, so usually give them a scoop and a half or maybe 2, but we'll do three scoops of that. We also got their fancy scratch. Hey, settle down. So, I got the fancy scratch, which has cracked corn and millet and I don't know, 5 or 7 different things in here. And we're gonna give them a bunch. All right, that'll work. There we go. Get it open. Now here's the deal. Hey, back up, back up. Here. They always get in the way when I'm trying to feed them, so they always get it all over them. But that's all right. The other girls will get it off of them here in a second. How y'all doing? Oh, see, there you go. All right, come on, Pearl. Come on down. Oh yeah, okay, now they're all down. All right, I'm gonna check for eggs. See if they have any frozen eggs today. Nope, none there. I don't know why they've started using the other side of the coop to get their eggs, but let's see. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. There you go. Whenever things warm up a little bit, I need to clean up. They clean their coop. It's kind of nasty. Plus, with it being so cold the last few days, we have seen them. They've been up in the coop more, which means they're pooping in the coop more, and so, which is fine. We're not gonna make them come out of the coop to poop because they do whatever they want, but that's just what we will do, is clean that up here whenever it warms up a little bit, maybe next week. So, all right, I want to show you guys what Kelly did just before the blizzard, well, not the blizzard, just before the Arctic air came. Most chicken keepers, they will say when it's cold that you don't need to put an artificial heat source inside the chicken coop. True. 2 things that are really important: keeping the draft off or out of the coop, and making sure there's like no moisture, extra moisture in the coop, because you don't want them in the breeze, because that'll cool them down, and the moisture will frostbite their extremities, so their comb and their wattles and stuff. So those are 2 really important parts. And then when you give them feed, corn, stuff like that, it helps them to generate extra heat inside their body. They fluff up their feathers and trap that air, which is extra insulation. And so if you give them the right conditions, they're going to be good even when it's like 0 degrees, 5 degrees below, 10 degrees below. Plus you're not worried about burning down your coop with a heat source. Now, we've not been colder, I think, than like 5 below, and they've been fine. Of course, inside their coop, the coop's only this way. The coop is 4 feet, and this way we're looking at maybe 3 feet, 3.5 at the most. And so that's not a very large area to keep warm, but the run is 6 feet this way, and then 4 feet. And so that's not too much either, but we don't want them cooped up in the coop all day. So the other day, Kelly came out and she put this plastic all the way around, well, on 3 sides. She put the plastic on 3 sides, and she stapled it up here, along here, and it held up real good in the wind. And she did a good job. And so that is how we are protecting our coop from the breeze and the super cold, because that keeps the breeze coming from coming in. And so the girls appreciate it. That means they're able to get down into the run. And like I said, whenever we first came out here, they were sitting up on that roost bar in the run, which they would not have been doing if the run was open, because the wind would have been coming. So this is north. The north wind comes from this way, and it would have been blowing up into the run. There's a little window here that we have it closed and covered, and there's an air gap, I mean a little gap that lets air out right up here, which we have it covered. And that's fine, because there's plenty of other space where the air can escape, moisture can escape. We don't close the door that comes out of the coop. We leave it open all the time. And so we closed off all the wind being able to get up in there. The girls are fine. They stay warm. They still lay eggs. As cold as it has been, they haven't suffered. It's been good. So anyway, yeah, looking good, girls. All right, so there's the plastic that Kelly did. We'll talk to them. Oh, we'll talk to them one more time here. See how they're doing, girls. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? They all look pretty good. All right. So one of the good things is looking at their combs and their wattles, is they're all red, nice red pink color, which means they haven't frostbit, they haven't had extra moisture on them to freeze and things like that. So we're good there, and looks just like we want it to look. So let me get this all put back together here. Sing it, girls. Sing it. Can't really see them, but one thing I want to do is this wire that's on here. I've seen where people take black paint and they will paint just the front side of that with a roller so that the sun doesn't reflect off back into your eyes, but it will allow you to be able to see better. And the videos that I've seen of that, it really does make a difference. So I want to try that sometime, so that whenever we're out here, get a better view through there without that light shining back or reflecting back. And hopefully for the camera, it will be better, so we can pick up the chickens through the wire without, because the electronics of the camera work like the eyeball, and so it wants to pick up that brighter light instead of seeing through to where the chickens are. So something we will do anyway. All right, I'm gonna head back toward the house, and I'll talk to you guys for just a second. Okay, so, y'all, let me ask you a question. how did it go for you guys with this Arctic blast? If you raise animals, did you have problems with frozen water, or do you have a setup that makes it easier for you to not have to deal with frozen water? I've seen people that didn't have to deal with it much at all because they had good heaters and things like that. I also saw people having to break out the propane torch so that they could thaw out their hydrants, and even their frost-free hydrants. Some people were freezing up and they were having to put heat to it. And so down in the comments, let me know how things go with keeping up with this cold with your animals. Like I said, we had to switch out the heated waterer, and once we changed that out, the one that we're using right now, it works real good as far as keeping the water from freezing. So that's a plus, and we're happy about that. Of course, we only got 4 chickens to take care of. I know some of you guys, you got way more chickens to take care of, and maybe you got goats or pigs or sheep or cows and horses, who knows. I know many of y'all have more animals than just 4 chickens. So now we've got 4 chickens and a bear. So bear did good. He loves getting out in the cold. He runs around. But after a while, you can tell when his paws start getting cold, he starts picking them up like he's got something in them. And so he tried to run on one leg the other day. That don't work too good. But I knew he was cold enough. His paws were cold, and so I brought him inside, and he's all good. Now, so I think our coldest air temperature was maybe 2 below 0 Fahrenheit, and our wind chill was pretty close to -20 Fahrenheit. But y'all know last year we had, in the fall, late summer, we had our house repiped. Well, all of that PEX was put into PVC pipe, and then all of that was then wrapped with insulation, and they ran it through the attic because that's the only place it could go for us, unless we spent a bunch of money and they had to tear the walls out and stuff. But we didn't want to do that. We just wanted to have it, and on a normal winter day that would have been fine, but with the super frigid air that we had, our pipes froze. So it's weird because we have one bathroom where the sink has hot and cold, and it's running and it's fine. The shower doesn't have hot or cold. It's not running at all. The kitchen sink has hot but no cold. The utility sink has cold but no hot, and the small bathroom has cold but no hot, and that stool doesn't work. And then our washer and dryer, no hot or cold, so we can't wash anything at the moment. The hot water from the kitchen sink runs into the dishwasher, so we can use the dishwasher. But so y'all, what about you? Did your pipes freeze? Do you have problems with your running water at your house? So we've been dripping water almost from the beginning, but we didn't quite get it early enough. We should have done it the night before. We just didn't do it, and so now we're making do. We're good. We're good. It's not like we don't have any water, but it's just a nuisance because we have to use hot water from the sink so that we can wash, our face and all that stuff with, but we're not able to hop in the shower and take a good shower. And so hopefully in the next couple days. Today it's not supposed to be above freezing. Today's Tuesday. It's not supposed to be above freezing. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and it's supposed to be like 45 tomorrow, so that's good. Hopefully that helps thaw that out, and we'll go from there and see how that does. Also, y'all, we've been sick with all this weather that came through. Kelly and I both last week, on Monday last week and on Wednesday last week, respectively, Kelly and I got the flu. So for the last week, a little more than a week, we have been home with the flu, Influenza-A, the one that's more contagious. And so we're getting over that. We were down for the count for a couple days, man. And so no desire, no energy whatsoever to really do much as far as videoing and doing anything like that for social media. But you guys, I hope that y'all are staying safe, that you are drinking water, that you are washing your hands, that you are not going out in groups of people that could be making people sick. Because y'all, flu A, it will get you, and there's no way really to trace it back. So we've got 8, 9, 10 people from church that all have come down with it in the last couple of weeks. And there's no way for us to say that, oh, it's because we were all around one person. There's a lot of other people, not just at church, but there's a lot of people around that have been getting sick. So COVID, the flu, random stuff that the doctors have no clue what they are or what it is. And so, but we are okay. We are right at the end of that. Kelly's coughing pretty good. I'm coughing occasionally, but when I do, it's pretty significant. And so tomorrow, Wednesday, finally going back to work. Last Wednesday was the worst day. That's the day that I got the symptoms. Kelly was 2 days into it by then. But y'all, I've not been that miserable in a really long time. I've had COVID twice. Cakewalk. It was okay. It was never a big deal for me. But this flu A, it knocked me down, y'all. And so I feel tons better. Kelly feels tons better. Today we're opening up the windows. We're gonna get some housework done. We're gonna let that sunshine come in, and we've been cooped up. We actually got out yesterday, took a drive. We actually had to pick a couple stuff up from Walmart. We ran out of our cough medicine, so Kelly went in. She was in and out, and we went through drive-through, got some food, which is the first outside food that we'd had in a week, and we're thankful for that because it was just nice to get out and about. So anyway, you guys, I hope y'all are healthy. I hope that y'all aren't getting sick, that you're not having to deal with animals and being sick and the cold and all those things all at the same time. But if you are, we're praying for you guys. Let us know down in the comments how things are going with y'all. The cold, the snow, how your animals doing with everything. Are you safe? Are you healthy? Are you sick? How can we pray for you? Leave us a comment, and I'll make sure that we do that. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off here. It's cold sitting out here. I'm sitting just enjoying being out here, because sometimes just getting some fresh air helps a ton, and that's working for me today. And anyway, I got to get inside. Still haven't taken down our tree, which is fine because I like it, but that's probably going to be my project here in a few minutes. It's taking down our tree. So you guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are healthy. If you like the video, please hit like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, ring the notification bell if you want to see more stuff when it comes out. And you guys, I hope to be doing some more informative videos in the near future. I think I'm going to start doing some health videos. You guys, we're at a point where we want to be healthier, and so we're going to start our journey back up. We're always on a journey, but I think we're going to be doing some things that are proactive, helping us to get healthy once again, as far as our food and exercise and things like that. Just making better decisions for our health. And so as those details come, and as those opportunities arise, I'm going to probably put out some videos as far as that goes, even if it's just better ways to cook and healthier options. So that's my hope, that's my plan. It's kind of a throwback to my old fat man, fit man, and so be on the lookout for that. So anyway, you guys, hope you're having a great day. Y'all have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is that you are watching this. I'll see you on the next video.